Why are people moving and relocating to Columbus, Ohio? Well, let me tell you, it's not for the great weather or to be closer to the beach, but they are still coming in droves. Keep watching because I'm going to break down why all these people are relocating here, and it all starts right now. So let's go! If you're new to my channel, my name is Mark Van Stein. I make videos about real estate and living in Columbus, Ohio. I talk about the best areas, suburbs, school districts, cost of living, and what it's like to live here in the capital city. City leaders are predicting the population of Central Ohio is going to double in the next 20 years. That's another million people. Columbus is already the 14th largest city in the country, so what is the attraction to Columbus? Well, let me break down the three driving forces that are bringing all these people to Central Ohio. First is the opportunity that exists in Columbus. Our economy and jobs market is on fire. We are super fortunate to have a very diverse economy. Unlike a lot of other cities in the United States that maybe have one hub company or industry. In Columbus, we have insurance, banking, education, manufacturing, service, retail, and of course, tech. So if one part of the economy dips a little bit, the entire city economy doesn't crash. On top of all the industrial diversity, we have other factors that make our economy super stable. One is the Ohio State University, and two, we are the state capital. Columbus being the state capital brings a constant flow of government-related jobs and services, which helps contribute to the overall economic strength of the city. Ohio State University is actually the largest employer in the city, employing over 30,000 people. But it's more than just the university and state jobs. We also are the national headquarters for several major companies right here in Columbus. These big players include well-known names like Nationwide Insurance, Wendy's International, Cardinal Health, Worthington Steel, and the Limited Brands, among others. This diversity of industry has been critical for the city's growth and resilience. When one sector experiences challenges, the other industries can step in and keep the economy thriving. It's a testament to the city's ability to adapt and withstand economic fluctuations. I haven't even mentioned what's happening with Intel and their massive $100 billion investment into Central Ohio. They're constructing the world's largest microprocessor chip facility right here, and it's creating a significant boost to our economy. This investment is not just about Intel itself, it's also attracting the companies that support Intel's manufacturing process. All this growth and investment is creating a ripple effect throughout the region, generating new jobs, opportunities, and fostering this economic expansion. Columbus's job market is looking very bright. Are you thinking about moving or relocating to Columbus, Ohio? Then make your life a little easier and let me and my team help. I'm a full-time RE/MAX realtor, have been helping people relocate to Columbus, Ohio for over the last 19 years now. I'm actually a third-generation real estate agent. You can give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, however you want to reach out, I'm here to help. Number two is affordability. Columbus, Ohio is very desirable when it comes to affordability, especially compared to the other big cities in the United States. Like I mentioned earlier, we are the 14th largest city in the country, bigger than Indianapolis, Charlotte, San Francisco, Denver, Seattle, and Nashville. And this affordability factor is a major draw for families who are considering moving to Columbus, Ohio. If you're curious about just how affordable Columbus is, I recommend checking out the video on this channel where I use myself as an example and share some real life situations. It'll give you a better idea of what living costs are like in the area. One of the things that makes Columbus more wallet friendly is the cost of utilities. You'll find that expenses like electricity, water, natural gas are usually lower than the national average. I have so many of my clients who relocate from California who can't believe the difference between the cost out on the West Coast and the cost here in Central Ohio. When it comes to transportation, Columbus is very competitive as well. Owning and taking care of a vehicle isn't an exorbitant expense. Gas prices tend to be below the national average, and maintenance and repairs are right around the national average. So you can get around town without feeling that pinch at the gas pump. Another big bonus about living in Columbus is we have top-notch healthcare. We are very lucky not only to have some great hospitals and physicians, but also to have one of the best children's hospitals in the region, right here in Central Ohio. Nationwide Children's Hospital is located on the east side of downtown, and it is a spectacular children's hospital. They bring in some of the best physicians, and they have invested hundreds of millions of dollars to make it one of the premier children's hospitals in the whole country. Lastly is the quality of life. Now, I grew up here in Columbus and I went to Ohio State, so I went to college here, but I've lived in some other parts of the country. I spent some time down in Orlando, and I've lived in upstate New York, and I spent 5 to 6 years living in New York City. And one of the things that really stands out about Columbus is the quality of life. Now, it all starts with affordability, but there are many other factors depending on how you live that can play into it. One of the most important to many of my clients who I help relocate are the quality of the public schools. People who have been school-aged children or planning on starting a family, schools are obviously going to be very important to them. And we have so many well-regarded public school districts throughout the city. Many times my clients are relocating from an area or a state where the public schools aren't very well funded or well regarded. And they're like, the last thing we're going to do is be sending our kids to public schools. So they're amazed when they start researching the quality of the public school options available here in Columbus. There are so many other great things that make living in Columbus great. There's all different types of housing. If you want to live down in a metro area or out in the suburbs, it's available. It's easy to get around town. The freeway system is very well designed. It's easy to get in and out of the airport. The people here are super friendly. I could go on and about the city. Columbus is just a great place to live. And if you're relocating or planning on moving here, you should be super excited. Did you learn anything new about Columbus, Ohio? I hope so. If you have any questions about what I covered in the video, drop them down in the comments below and I'll try to answer them as quickly as I can. If you're moving or relocating to Columbus and think you might need some professional help, make sure you give me a call. Trying to navigate areas of Columbus you're unfamiliar with can be nerve-wracking. You want to make sure you have someone knowledgeable and experienced helping you out, who make your life a little bit easier. You can give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. My contact information is down below and at the end of the video. Until next time.